good, YouTube? This your boy Tony the Finesse Guy, man, and I'm back with another video, man. This one is on Dr.Phil, man. Parents said 15-year-old went from preppy kid to wannabe gangbanger, man. And this kid toting guns, doing the most, man. I thought it was funny because for a minute I thought it was little Esco 28. But man, somebody gonna push this white boy shit back, man. He better stop fucking around out here thinking he a thug. You know, he got two good parents. I don't know why kids from the suburbs, you know, want to be motherfucking gangsters. You know what I mean? It just don't make no sense to me, man. But enough of me talking, man. Let's get to this video.
18-year-old son, Dawson.
Dawson has gone from a preppy-style child, wearing boots, shoes, preppy clothes, and now he's trying to be gangster. Dawson is dangerous, and he's completely out of control. Soon after we moved, Dawson started hanging around with, to say the least, the wrong crowd. If you ask me, it's a bunch of...
Everybody knows he really didn't want to say the wrong crowd. He wanted to say black people. You know what I mean? Because, you know, whenever that kid get into this type of shit, they're like, who's doing, you know, who's these thugs you hanging around? No rap music, no hanging around your black friends. It's funny because when I was in elementary school, I had a teacher. My best friend was white. And the teacher told his mom, keep your son away from that Tony Hall boy. And I wasn't even that bad then. Not that I remember.
Thugs.
Dawson will get an attitude and call me his bra, and I'm his mother. He started getting into trouble. Dawson was caught distributing pot at school. He was expelled.
Dawson and his friends were caught giving pills to a girl at the local skating rink. Next thing I knew, the police were at our front door bringing Dawson home that night. I was furious. Dawson's become really fascinated with guns.
When you look at his social media page, it's full of him with guns and drugs. Now Dawson's been running away. Just a few weeks ago, Dawson disappeared. We contacted the...
Hold up. Where the fuck is Dawson getting all these guns from? You know what I mean? Where's this motherfucker getting assault rifles, fucking handguns and shit? You know what I mean? It gotta be from dad. You know, y'all need to do something about this shit. Cause white boys with guns, from history, I'm just saying, from history, we all know that they like to shoot up schools.
The local news even ran stories to be on the lookout for him.
Berkeley County deputies need your help to find a 15-year-old runaway. The sheriff's office says Dawson was last seen Monday morning.
After 6 days, the police did find Dawson.
Dawson refused to come back home with us. Dawson said he wanted to stay with his dad's sister, his Aunt Abby.
He was at my sister's house for 4 days, and he took her van and took off. He picked up a 13-year-old girlfriend. He was driving 110 miles an hour down the road and posting it to social media. We were able to track him down.
Now Dawson is back home. Our house is basically turned into a prison.
Dawson's staying in the house pretty much 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We've added extra security sensors and cameras. We're just watching his every move.
We even purchased cuffs to keep him in the house. We haven't used them yet. Now when I look at my son Dawson, I just don't know what to think. I'm afraid he's lost.
My biggest fear is he's gonna end up in jail or end up dead.
In a lot of these clips, man, I see this kid on his phone. Take that motherfucker phone away from this boy, because obviously his ass been watching too much motherfucking TV, man. Way too much TV, way too many movies. Somebody's heavily influencing this kid. I don't know if it's the music, the TV, or whatnot, but if you've seen from the first part, he was standing next to a nice little Christmas tree, nice house, a little collared t-shirt, khaki pants, and he done turned into a nigga in a ski mask. Just saying, right? Somebody better help this boy, for somebody push his shit back, because he gonna go to the wrong hood, the wrong neighborhood. They gonna beat the fuck out this boy, rob his ass, and that's it, just straight up.
Okay, guys, can we just jump right in here?
Yes, sir.
We're talking about your son.
Absolutely.
Robin and I raised two boys, so I relate to these boys and all the things that they can get into and all the temptations that are out there for them. Are you truly surprised? Did this just come out of the blue?
I'm very surprised. Dawson has always been, he's always been on the mischievous side, but it did seem like as soon as we moved, the legal stuff started happening. I had no idea he was interested in any criminal
Well,
activities.
how old was he when you moved?
13.
Yeah,
He did
because this
take
was
that.
his life, right? I mean, you know,
Yes.
he looks like a happy kid. He's hanging out, he's playing in the snow, fishing, turtles, big smile, puppies. I mean, this is what you want, right?
Right.
And then he enjoyed every bit of it. He was always social, ran around our neighborhood, played with all the children.
Then you guys moved,
Yes.
Correct.
okay? And concurrent with the move, soon after we start to see pictures like this.
Correct. These all came to light in the last month and a half, where when he ran away the first time, when we really started digging and trying to find him, talking with any friends he'd communicated with, he actually started talking with his aunt.
Look at that boy's finger on the trigger. He ain't got no fucking type of gun safety. You know what I mean? All it takes is for him to go like this or to do something stupid and he's spraying up the whole damn house, shooting through walls and everything, man.
So we were able to get some of these images, and it was shock. It was.
Why were you getting from them? Were you not following him on
He blocked him.
his social media platforms?
Not on the Snapchat.
He has fake names. We don't know the names of it, so he changes his name into these strange names so he doesn't allow us to be. My husband's not on social media, and I'm only on Facebook.
Okay, let's start making a list. That's your first mistake, okay?
Correct.
You need to be tracking this boy everywhere he goes. Seemed like everybody else knew a lot about this because he's created this whole persona out there.
Man, I love Dr.Phil, man. This is one of my favorite shows. I ain't gonna lie. He be tripping sometimes, but most of the time he hit it dead on, man. Right on the head, man. But man, watch our kids, man. Monitor these little badass kids, because they're gonna come around the wrong person and they're gonna get fucked up and they're gonna be dead. You're gonna be at his funeral. You're gonna talk about little Billy or the Juan or whatever the hell boy's name was. You know, he gonna be up in the casket. And it's gonna be woulda, shoulda, coulda. You know, and I just don't understand it, because a lot of kids from the projects would love to have that life. He done with the fishing, looked like he was on vacation in Hawaii, turtles, all that good shit. You know what I mean? And a lot of us kids like myself didn't have a lot of that shit growing up. He got a mama and his daddy in his house, and his daddy should be whooping his motherfucking ass. But man, I know one thing. That's why I'm so hard on my boys right now, man. I ain't gonna never let them get out of control like that. They're gonna have some problems with pops when they get older, you know what I mean? But enough of me talking, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like I always say, if you don't have cable TV, you can always watch me, man. Your boy Tony the Finesse Guy, man. My subscribers going up. Hopefully I get up there to the 100,000s, man. And like I always say, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button, man. All right, y'all, I'm out.